Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum level 5. I hope you all are safe and sound at your homes. I hope you guys have enjoyed your winter vacation and you guys have completed your all assignment which is provided by the school. Today we are going to start a new poem that is Muslim Heroes. So first of all, I'm going to read the stanzas from the poem, but today only we'll cover the three stanzas from the poem and remaining stanzas will be done in the next class. So the stanza 1 is: Have you heard about brave Muslim man who struggled for Islam again and again? Let's proceed towards stanza 2. They bore many hardships and a lot of pain, but never did they ever ground of complaint. So, moving towards the third stanza, let's speak of their deeds and how they succeed, or how they lived and the great things they did. Now it's time for the explanation of these three stanzas. As we all know, different nations have different heroes. In every era, there were heroes who worked hard, selflessly, and earned their name and fame. A hero is a man sent by the god. He can be a poet, prophet, king, soldier, or the politician. If we have a look on the pages of the history, we find many immortal names there. History of Islam is also full of many heroes such as Hazrat Ali, Khalid bin Walid, Muhammad bin Qasim, Abu Ubaidah, Abdullah bin Masud, and many other. They performed great deeds of heroism for the glory of Islam. In recent history, too many persons were prominent for their work. Let's proceed towards the qualities of the Muslim heroes. Muslim heroes having the strong faith. They are always afraid of Allah. They are always ready to sacrifice their life for the sake of Islam and for the nation or the country. They never afraid of disbelievers or non-Muslims' power. They are honest towards their duty. They always give priority and importance to their duty. So, level 5, that was the recap of the previous lecture. Now, let's proceed to the stanza number 4. Abdullah bin Masud quoted lots of hadith. A Quranic scholar did many great deeds. He suffered with forbearance when the Quraysh beat him a lot, for he was the first man to read the Quran in a public spot. Now, let's proceed towards the explanation of stanza number 4 and stanza number 5. Abdullah bin Masud was one of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Abdullah bin Masud received a unique training in the household of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was under the guidance of the Prophet Muhammad. He adopted his manner and followed his every trait until he was said of him, he was the closest person to the Prophet in the character. He was not only the first person who recited the Quran in front of the Quraysh, a learned man or a fervent worshipper, he was in addition a strong and courageous fighter, one who became deadly serious when the occasion demanded it. The companions of the Prophet were together one day in Makkah. They were still few in number, weak and oppressed. He then went out to the mosque until he reached Muqam Ibrahim. It was dawn and the Quraysh were sitting around the Kaaba. Abdullah bin Masud stopped and recited the Quran in front of him. The Quraysh went up to him and began beating his face as he continued reciting. When he went back to his companions, the blood was flowing from his face. But he didn't stop. So, level 5, I hope you guys have got the explanation of stanza 4 and 5. Now it's time for your assignment. You have to describe stanza 5 in 4 to 5 lines.